wealthy friend of mine. He's a Jewish Zionist, and he was talking to me about how much of his money he sends to Israel. Man, I was like, what? Why do you do that? He says, because we as Jews understand. A conversation with a very wealthy friend of mine. He's a Jewish Zionist, and he was talking to me about how much of his money he sends to Israel. Man, I was like, what? Why do you do that? He says, because we as Jews understand that there are some who must man and protect, as they call it, the homeland. And those of us who are sent out into the exiles of the world, yeah, to build the banks, the pharmaceutical companies, the retail companies, that there are some who must man and protect, as they call it, the homeland. And those of us who are sent out into the exiles of the world, yeah, to build the banks, the pharmaceutical companies, the retail companies, we must send them the resources, yeah, but they're completely aligned on what the mission is.
Shalom Yasharallah, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makah, Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Middle Great Millstone, and to the rest of the brethren, Shalom, Mashpakah, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasharallah, Shalom, to the speckled bird also, pursuant to Jeremiah 12:9. Shalom to you, Mashpakah. You know who it is, coming at you with another one. And you saw the clip in the beginning. Hey, Jake is just simple as hell, man. Simple as hell. Sitting back talking about some damn devils said that the Most High scattered them into captivity to go build banks and pharmaceutical companies and the damn retail centers and stuff, you know, shopping places, man. So you telling me that's what the Israelites was scattered? See, they don't get it. The scattering, we went into captivity. See, that's the scattering. See, that we was gonna go into captivity. But matter of fact, let me grab this first though, right? These people talking about that they were scattered into the earth to go build banks, pharmaceutical companies, retail centers, and so on and so forth. That ain't what the hell is you talking about? Israelites wasn't gonna be in that position. That shows you right there that they not the people. Israelites wasn't gonna be in a position to go establish no damn banks and pharmaceutical companies and and retail centers. Oh yeah, really? Hey, these people is something else, man. These people is something else. You just got Jake, if he a brother, just as simple as hell. Talking about he got a damn Ish friend, an Edomite friend, that just simple as hell, man. Let's grab this though. Baruch 3. Let's start at verse 6. For thou art the Lord our power, Yahweh Shemel Shah, and thee, O Yahweh, will we praise. And for this cause thou shalt put thy fear in our hearts. What? And for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity. For we have called to mind all what? For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for what? For a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. You see that? So what did it say we was gonna do? We was gonna go into captivity for what? For a reproach and a curse, to be subject unto payment. Not saying that you gonna be establishing bankings and pharmaceutical companies where you just go hoard up riches and then go send it back to your people that's in the land, because that was your mission, to be scattered into the earth, to go set up banks and then pharmaceuticals and retail centers. Hey man, these people is something else, man. But the scriptures literally tell you that the Israelites was going into captivity to do what? Let's get it. Let me not speak, but let's Yahweh Shem Yahushua do the talking, right? Let's find out what we was gonna wind up going into captivity to do. See, and once again, this is repetitive. When we went into captivity, this was what was going to take place with us. Wherever your ass went into captivity at, you was going to be performing this. Let's grab it. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Right? But man, you know what? Let's go up a little bit. Let's start at 45. You know what? First, we're going to read down. But first, let's grab this with Slakia. Let's start at 43. Because what was going to happen to the Israelites? It says, the stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. So wait a minute. You ain't going to be able to set up no damn banks and no pharmaceutical companies or no retail centers. And what it said, verse 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. Why you ain't going to lend to him? Because you ain't going to be in no position to lend shit to nobody. That's why. This is the punishment. This is the condition Israelites is going to be in when they were scattered into the lands. And I'm talking about the last scattering that took place in 70 AD. All the way up into this present day with us. See? And it says what? He shall lend to thee. Who gonna lend to thee? The person that's gonna be in the banking systems. It ain't gonna be no Israelites. The Edomites is the ones that's who faces on the dollar. You telling me those are who faces is on the dollar? You telling me these people faces that's on the dollar? They the Israelites? Get the hell out of here. They Edomites. That's who own the banking bankings and the pharmaceutical companies and the retail centers. It's Edomites. Them ain't no Israelites. See? Whether you from the Israelite from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Simeon, Gad, Ephraim, Manasseh, Asher, Zebulun, Asher, Naphtali, your motherfucking ass ain't gonna be up in have no banking shit or no. And even if you got Jakes down in Texas talking about, yeah, we got up a blank. Shut your asses up. Y'all don't own no damn banks. Them damn devils putting y'all in there and just put y'all face like a damn mascot on a football team. You don't do nothing but what they tell you to do. They tell you to jump and damn turn and flip and do some damn monkey dance or some dog tricks. That's what you gonna do. See, and what it says, Deuteronomy 28 and 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. What? Till you build up bankings and pharmaceuticals and retail centers. No, it said till you be destroyed, meaning you ain't going to be in a position to do all those things. See? Don't you think if the Israelites was able to have banking, we'd be giving motherfuckers loans? Here it is, we apply for a loan. They ain't giving you shit. They ain't giving you Jakes no loan. They gonna tell your ass, hey, you got collateral? How much that house that your parents left you? How much that house costs? Well, it's $500,000. Well, we give you $200,000 for a loan on that shit, and if you don't pay us back the $200,000 with interest, we gonna take that $500,000 house. We gonna take it. See, and if you ain't got no collateral, we ain't giving you no loan. See, so Jake, Judah is not in that position. See, Yahweh is not in that position. See, because thou because thou hearkenest not to the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign. What these curses going to be? They're going to be upon us for a sign. That what? You going to know what position or what state the Israelite is going to be in. And I ain't talking about a state like a region. The state, that the condition that you going to be in as a people. What state you going to be in. See? And it ain't setting up no damn bankings, no pharmaceutical companies, or no retail centers. You going to be the worker in those places. And we going to show you. And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Because why? Because thou servest not the Lord Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Why? Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Wait a minute. What was the condition the Israelites going to be in? Wait a minute. If you own the banking institutions, you ain't serving your enemies. Your enemies will be serving you. So wait a minute. It says what? Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in what? In hunger. So you got to serve these people. If you want to eat, you got to serve these people. And in thirst, if you want to put some damn water in your damn mouth, you got to serve your enemies to do it, to get that. See? And in nakedness, if you want clothes on your back, you got to serve your enemies to get those clothes on your back. And in want of all things, all motherfucking things that you going to have to do, you going to have to, this is a condition that the Israelites is going to be in. If you want these things, you got to serve your enemy to get them. This is a part of the punishment of the Israelites. See? So you ain't going to have no banking institutions, no pharmaceutical industries, or no damn retail centers. See? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. What was a yoke of iron to do? To break your ass in what? In your condition of servitude. See? Until he have destroyed thee. Until you walking around in the earth talking about I'm a colored Negro and a black African American. See? Till you running around worshiping these heathens, they idols, and everything else that go with it. Till you walk around doing all manner of things, because why? You done been destroyed. You done been brought real, very, very, very low. See? So this is the condition that the Most High said this people was going to be in. Not that you was going to be in some banking. It's just, these people are something else, man. They are something else, man. And Jake, he just as simple as hell. If that dude was one of our people, he just as simple as hell. Let me grab this real quick. Let me grab this right quick. Right? Haggai 1 and verse 6. Let me see real quick. Let's start at 3. Then came the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, saying, Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house lie waste? Now therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, consider your ways. Ye have sown much, and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Wait, you eat and you have not enough? Meaning you're not satisfied. See? You're not satisfied. Matter of fact, what is that scripture right there when it says, I think it's in Job. Yeah, I think it's in Job 20. Is that 21? Let me grab that real quick, because it says what? Because ye bring in little, ye eat, but ye have not enough. And this is the condition the Israelites is gonna be in. You ain't gonna have the abundance of shit. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. I think it's Job 21 and 23, if I'm not mistaken. Let me grab that real quick, and then I'll come back. Job 21 and I think 23. Let's see real quick. God, that's what I want right here. And this is pertaining to an individual that died. See, that's, and also going into that parable, speaking about what Lazarus and the rich man. The rich man was going to be Edom, that was going to be doing half the banking. And during the time of the fourth beast, the last leg, the feet and toes of that fourth beast, they're going to be living it up. They're going to be in those positions where they're going to be able to have those banking, those pharmaceutical, and those retail centers. You see? The Israelites wasn't going to be in that position. See? That's what the parable of Lazarus is talking about. The rich man is the damn devil, and Lazarus was the poor man. That was the Israelite. He represents symbolic for the Israelites. That they ain't going to be living it up. They ain't going to be doing bad. And any of our people that's living it up, you'd have made a damn agreement with the damn devil to do all those things. You see this. Come on, man. We already know the acts of our people. The things they doing to get rich. The things they doing to become successful. We know what they doing. And neither one of them is in banking institutions, the pharmaceutical places, and neither do they ass own no damn retail centers. How many of our people walking around talking about, yeah, I got this much money, I got that, but you don't see, they don't own neighborhoods. They don't own retail centers. Where they at? Where they at? And if they got some to retail centers, guess what they doing? They paying the money out to these damn devils to even operate the store that they might have in a retail center, in a retail location. See? But what it says right here, verse 20. Let me see real quick. I'll start at 23. Job 21 and 23. One dies in the fullness and is in full strength, being fully at ease and quiet. His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. And another died. Now this is pertaining to a rich person, the damn devils, and the poor people right now, the Israelites, right? When you both die, you go to the same place. But it says one died in his full strength, being fully at ease and quiet. His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. Meaning this person was where he had everything you want. Who is in that position right now? Not our people. Not our people. They ain't giving us, the real Israelites, they ain't giving us no $30 billion a year to do anything what we need to do with it. See? Because I know one thing, if you was giving us $1 billion, $30 billion a year, you know what we'd be doing? We'd be dividing among our people. Every Israelite that's on the soil of America, he have over $1 million in his account. Because, hey, if you listen to these devils, they'll tell you it's 41 million of our people that's here in the soils of America. Well, you know what? All you got to do is take 41 million and give each Jake that's here in America, give him $1 million. See? That ain't, if it's only 41 million of us here, and you can't count us. But I'm just making a point. If it's 41 millions of us here on the soils of America, you can give them $1 million. You can take fucking out of $100 million, you can give half of it to the Jakes, and everybody, all of us will become a millionaire. Just like that, we'll have $1 million. You think they gonna do that? But wait a minute. But they giving these devils $30 billion a year. That's why they got everything they want. That's why they what? It's what one dies in his full strength, being fully at ease and quiet. His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. And another die in the bitterness of his soul, and never eateth with pleasure. You see that? And that's and it says never eateth with pleasure. But let's go back, and that's why I wanted to get that real quick, just to read that part right there. One don't eat it with pleasure. The Israelites are not eating with pleasure. Pleasure is when you're being sufficiently satisfied. Our people ain't sufficiently satisfied. Take a good look at us, man. Some of our people through. Some of our people are absolutely through, man. See? So let's go back to the Haggai right quick. Haggai 1 and 6. Right? And it says what? Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in the sealed houses, and this house lay waste? Now therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, consider your ways. Ye have sown much, and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. Meaning you getting money and the shit got to go right back out. This is the condition that the Israelites are going to be in the places of their captivity. You going to earn money and you going to bust your ass for 40 hours a week, if not more. And guess what? When you get that pay, guess what happened to it? You get it and it got to go back out. Trying to put something up, you ain't got shit to put up. Because when you get it, you got to go back. Why? Because you earning wages to put it into a bag with holes. That bag with holes meaning you earning it and they got to go back out. And this is just for you to survive week to week, day to day, and month to month, and year after motherfucking year here in Babylon the Great. So ain't no Israelites gonna be in no bank. It had no banks, no pharmaceutical companies, or no damn retail centers. Shit, where you see that at? I should let our people own something. You gonna go out of business because they gonna raise the damn the prices on you to operate your business. Shit, go get a barbecue spot. Shit, you gonna have to charge your people so much money, you'll go out of business because they ain't gonna do business with you for the high prices that you charge because they get the high prices that they charge you to obtain these things to make your money in your business. See? So you're not in those positions, man. Nigga talking about his ish friend said that they send money back to somewhere. So, man, get the hell out of here. They ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking Edomites. See? And let me grab this, right? Let's get this Luke. Right? Luke 21. And what Yahushua said was going to be being done to his people. What was going to take place? Let's just jump straight down to 23. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there should be great distress in the land and wrath upon this people. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and what? And shall be led away captive into all nations. Well, who was going to be led captive into all nations? The Israelites. And Jerusalem, meaning our land, is going to be trodden down of the Gentiles, meaning actual, not Israelite Gentiles, but actual heathens going to be trodden our land down until their time is up, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. You see that? So that's who is in our land. Some damn heathens, not no Israelites. See? Israelites ain't in no position to send nothing back to nowhere. You ain't in that position. You only position that you'll be in the place of your captivity is to do what? Hey, be subject unto motherfucking payment. If you own in banking and pharmaceutical company, well, that ain't being subject unto payment. That's people being subject unto you to make payments to you. So please, man, these people is full of shit, man. Full of shit. That's why the scripture says, these heathens, roughly paraphrasing, the heathens in Lamentations, the heathens devour our land in our presence. See, Jake ain't in no position like that, man. And this nigga sitting there talking about, yeah, and my friend, you man, boy, these people are something else, man. But I just wanted to bring out a little something on that, cause man, hey, man, our people, you in captivity. You ain't finna be living it up like that. Matter of fact, let me grab this one too. Right? What is that? Daniel 9. Right? The condition of the Israelites. Right? We ain't gonna be living it up. So let's grab this one. Verse 10. Daniel 9 and 10. Neither have we obeyed the voice of our Lord Yahweh, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, to walk in his laws, which he set before us by his servants the prophets. Yea, all Yasharallah have transgressed that law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curses is poured upon us. What? The curses? The punishments. And one of the punishments is that you're going to be brought down low. They going to come down, they going to get up above thee very high, now shall be brought down very low. That's one of the curses. You ain't going to be up very high on no damn banking system. We already know who own the banking system. We know that. And it ain't no Israelites. So what are these people talking about, man? See? And it says what? Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, because we have sinned against him. And he did what? And he had confirmed his words which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. He said by what? By doing what? By bringing upon us a great evil. So you telling me you own in banking, pharmaceutical, and retail centers, that's the evil? That's the evil? No, motherfucker, that ain't no damn evil. See? For under the whole heaven had not been done as had been done upon Yasharallah. Ain't man, ain't nothing been ain't none of these people went through what we went through, man. But they about to get every bit of it. They about to drink this cup that the Most High about to put in their hand. He taking it out of our hand and he gonna put it in their cup. And they gonna lick that motherfucker dry and get a refill and lick that one dry and get another refill and lick that one dry. And get one more and lick that one dry too. All these heathens, Edomites and the rest of these heathens, they all getting it. See? And then you gonna know when the Israelites is in their position. Then you gonna know. But as of now, we don't own no banking, no pharmaceutical, or no retail centers. Wicked ass people. But I'm ended off there, giving all honor and praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat Hashem Makah Kudash. Shalom Yasharala.